Hi, Sagittarius. This is Eileen with your April 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of April with a major arcana card, which is the Strength card. So this is one of your destiny cards. And with the Strength card, what it's talking about is in the month of April, if you're trying to have your way, if you're negotiating something, if you're dealing with people where you're trying to convince them to see your point of view, you don't need to be necessarily aggressive or overly assertive. You can be quietly strong and determined and manage to get them to your way of thinking. And also, what this is talking about is that you have the inner qualities, the strength to achieve the success that you want in your life. And I'm getting a lot of really good energy from this card. I'm tuning in both on a psychic level and reading the meanings of the cards as well. And I am getting that some of you, Sagittarius, that you will really just have a quiet, confident, inner strength and determination within yourselves in April, where you've been defining what you want for your lives, whether this is in your relationship or in work and business and your goals, and you're just quietly moving ahead in a confident, strong manner. So I feel like for a lot of you Sagittarius in April, you're getting off to a good start. And also, in some ways, also, this card relates to having qualities like feminine qualities that men are drawn to. So I feel like a number of you female Sagittarius in April that you're going to be looking extra attractive and sexy and desirable to men, and some of you actually will be getting into a more serious relationship at this time too. I'm feeling that at least one person I'm tuning into, that there's someone in your life already, and I'm feeling a lot of love there, where there's been a lot of attraction. The two of you are getting closer. You may have already been dating this person, but I feel like you're with a really good match for yourself. This might just be one person I'm tuning into here in the romance department, that you're with someone right now, that the two of you are really just having stars in your eyes. And I'm feeling something about long-term commitments, marriage coming up. I don't know if you're getting engaged or are engaged to this person right now, but I feel like, I mean, I could be tuning into someone that you just met this person recently. I mean, unless this is a few different people I'm tuning into here, because I'm seeing someone who, it feels to me, this is a relatively new relationship, like maybe just a few months or so, maybe several months, but it feels like it's magic. It just feels like you've known each other for a long time. You're both very attracted to one another. I feel like you're both in the same age bracket. You might be in your 20s or your 30s, could be 30s, something like that. You make a very attractive couple, is what I feel like. I feel like both of you just have this inner sense of knowing that you're going to be together. You're falling in love each other already. It feels very smooth, like you're just going forward in your relationship. I do believe in reincarnation. I feel like you and this person were together in a previous life, and it was a very good, strong, positive relationship. And it's like you two were drawn together again in this lifetime, and now you feel it already. It just feels like magic. It has a really good feeling. But for a lot of Sagittarius, starting out in April, you're just going to have your confidence with you, where you're pursuing things at work or in your personal life. You're dealing with people in a quiet, strong, and effective manner. You're not having to push your way to get things the way you want them, or to convince people that to listen to your way of thinking. Okay, and then next we have the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, now cups do have to do with um, the water signs such as Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and it's emotions. It's about emotions, the cups, and feelings, and love, and romance. And for the most part, what's going on with a lot of you Sagittarius in April is that you're moving on to better horizons, brighter horizons, that some of you have been in relationships that just maybe seemed pretty good for a while, and then it just seemed to crumble or fall apart or one thing or another, and you just realize this person was not the best one for you, and you're moving on. It's like you're ready for something new and better, and something that resonates better with you, that matches you, who you are. And in some ways, I feel like a lot of you may have just outgrown a relationship you were in. And it's just like, okay, this is just not giving me what I need. I need a lot more, and I want someone who really I can connect with. And so, and I'm very confident that a lot of you are going to go and find that special person, or you're going to meet them, or they're going to find you, because it does feel like you're making a good choice, because you know in one way or another that what you've had, it hasn't really matched who you are. And so also I feel like with regard, this card too is relating to work situations for a number of you, where you have been in a particular job or doing a particular type of work that at one time I feel like it would work fine. Like maybe the money was good, everything was going well. But as time went by, it's like you outgrew it. Maybe I'm tuning into somebody with some situation in the off. I don't know if it's in an office environment where something there may have been some pettiness that got started in the environment, in the work environment. I'm kind of thinking it's an office I'm tuning into, but I'm not sure. And almost like you've just disconnected from that. You don't have any tolerance, any patience for it, and you're ready to move on to brighter horizons. And so you're on the lookout. I do feel like you make a very good candidate for a new job. That's what I'm feeling like, that you have really good skills and qualifications, experience, education, whatever it is, you've got a lot going for you. A lot of you Sagittarius that are deciding to move on, and you're out there, you're looking. Now, you might still be working at that same job while you're looking for something else, or some of you have already lined up the next job that you want, that's just more pleasing and satisfying to you, and probably will pay you more also, and you're ready to move on. But regardless, and then for a number of you, this is relating to relationship matters, where you realize that wasn't what was best for you, and you're moving on now. And then the next card we have is the Knight of Swords. And with the Knight of Swords, now the Knight of Swords is talking about swift action. So if there's something that's been held up or delayed for you that you've been wanting, it's like all of a sudden, let's say some of you might have been searching for a new place to move to, okay? And you were waiting, and maybe nothing was coming your way, and then all of a sudden it could be that something pops up and comes available, but you have to make quick action. You have to hurry up and change fast. It's like so it can be kind of chaotic, okay? And then for others of you, this could have to do with a job. You may have been searching and applying for jobs, and all of a sudden something comes up, and you just have to make a choice, a decision right away. It's like they have an opening and they need to fill it as soon as possible, and you've just got to make up your mind fast. And for some of you, I'm feeling like a new job might be coming up that's out of town, where you would need to move to go to work at that job. So overall, some kind of quick movement, action, and it's indicating better circumstances for you. And now also the Knight of Swords, the swords represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So for some of you, this represents a person, or either of one of those signs, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart, who might be coming into your life, or who's already in your life. I am feeling, let's see, what am I getting here? I'm tuning in for one person particular. Maybe it's more than one, but I do feel like there's one. I feel like this Knight of Swords might be a young man in his 20s. That's what I'm tuning into. I mean, I always say we each of us always have a lot of we have a combination of male and female energies inside of us. So it could be a female, but to me it feels like a young male. I'm looking at, he might be in his 20s, and I feel like he's coming into someone's life, one of you Sagittarians that watch the video, that this is someone who's interested in you. You may have already been on a date or two with this person. He comes across really confident and he's really interested in you. He's got, I feel, a little bit of ego here. Little bit of ego. I'm thinking maybe he thinks he's a pretty good catch, or maybe he's had people, you know, have been attracted to him and wanted to go out with him and all that. That's where I'm getting a little ego with this person. So um, he looks like he's really being assertive, wanting to get to know you, wanting to go out with you and all that. So that's for someone who watches this video. And let me look at this and see what else I'm getting here. I don't know. He could be a little too assertive. I think whoever you are, I'm tuning into. Take your time. Don't let him rush you. You go at your own pace if you start dating him, because he feels like he's a little overconfident. That's what I'm getting. That he might get a little pushy or a little too assertive. Almost like he thinks you ought to just be falling in love with him or something, just because he's showing you attention. So don't let anyone just rush you into a relationship. Take your time, little by little. But that might just be one person. That sounds pretty specific. That's specific. It might be one person I'm tuning into there. Okay. Next we have the Nine of Cups. And again, the cups having to do with emotions and love and romance, and the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And Nine of Cups is a great card. It's called the Wish card. So some of you Sagittarius, if you've made a wish, maybe with regard to your love life, maybe with regard to your finances, or something, some work you have a passion about that you really want it to work out and pay off for you, this is a good indicator that you might be getting your wish. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's going to get their biggest wish come through, but it's a good card to have in April or in any month of the year, the Nine of Cups, because it's talking about abundance and prosperity, and you're celebrating and feeling good, like something you've wanted is coming your way. So it does talk about both emotional and material fulfillment, feeling prosperous and abundant and enjoying yourselves. So I feel like this is the universe saying there's a great potential, Sagittarius, in April to have your life maybe at least feel like you're getting it the way you want it to be. So you might have sometimes in April where you want to celebrate and just be grateful for all the abundance and prosperity you have in your life. And according to the law of attraction, the more you're grateful for what you have and the more you cherish and just feel happy to have whatever it is that's in your life, you know. Just look around you and look at all your, whether it's your friends and your family, your belongings, your whatever it is that you enjoy, your clothing that you enjoy wearing, whatever it is, just have an attitude of gratitude so the universe will open up and give you more. So it looks like a lot of Sagittarius are going to be feeling good in April and celebrating their prosperity and their abundance, and maybe their family, friends, loved ones, or for some of you or a number of you have got, you know, that right partner that you're happy with, just feeling good about things. And it'd be nice if we could have that philosophy with us all the time, because it helps attract more good, more prosperity into our lives. Okay. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. And the wands relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so the Knight of Wands is talking about possibly a change of residence for some Sagittarius in April, or maybe going into May. Maybe you'll line up a place. But for a number of you, and again, we're talking about like the Knight of Swords, quick action, quick change, chaotic. And I was giving as an example, some of you may be searching for a place to move to. That would be a better situation than maybe where you are. Some of you searching for a new home, apartment, whatever, and something might just come available all of a sudden. And then here's the Knight of Wands that relates to the possibility of a change of residence. Now, it can also talk about a journey, a trip. Some of you might be taking a trip in the month of April. So again, it's action, it's movements, it's things moving along, because no one wants to feel like everything's just standing still and being stuck. We like to feel like we're making progress and we're moving forward. So I'm getting good images here and cards about movement in April and things just moving along and getting going, sometime quicker than you might be comfortable with. And also the Knight of Wands can pertain to someone who's of one of the fire signs, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or has a lot of that in their chart. And also, some of you Sagittarius just might be embodying the traits of the Knight of Wands. So someone who has, who's ambitious and who's can be, kind of impatient, ambitious, who's wants to enjoy their life and just move forward and not only, work hard and do well and make money, but have fun and enjoy their life also, because that's, to me, that's typical of the fire signs. I'm an Aries. Actually, I've got Sagittarius rising, but my sign is Aries. So I identify with a lot of the Sagittarius traits and everything. So the Knight of Wands. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is pertaining to someone new coming into your life in April. And let me see here. Okay, I think this might be one person I'm tuning into. I feel like there's someone who's going to be around you that, I think it's a male I'm tuning into as the Knight of Wands, and you're a female. That this is the scenario as far as I know, but I feel like this person has seen you around already. So you may have seen this person, or they may have seen you maybe in the workplace, maybe someplace where you get together with your friends, or even in your neighborhood near where you live. I just feel like there's someone, he's going to be approaching you, is what I'm feeling like. And it feels like someone new, like somebody new coming into your life, but it just feels like he's been circulating around you lately. That's why I'm wondering if maybe they're around your workplace or around your neighborhood where you live or where you socialize with your friends or something. But I feel like he does want to make a move toward you and get acquainted. That's what I'm feeling like. And I'm guessing he's of one of these fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe has a lot of that in his chart. So, and he feels like he's a nice guy. I don't really get any bad vibes from him. He just feels like he's watching and waiting, but he's going to start stepping toward you and wanting to get acquainted with you. So somebody who watches the video, there's someone, and he's watching around you, but not in a creepy way or anything like that. It's just like he's working up the courage, I think, to approach you and start a conversation or something like that. Yeah, I don't feel like he's got anybody special in his life right now, and he's attracted to you. So whoever you are, you'll see if somebody's acting that way around you all of a sudden. Okay, and then next we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, now a lot of times the pages are talking about news, receiving some kind of news, and the Page of Swords relates to maybe some kind of disappointing news, something that might upset you. So for For some of you Sagittarius, there might be some news of something being delayed. You know, you've got all this action and forward movement going on. So maybe things are getting moving along, and then all of a sudden it's like a little bump in the road or something where, oh, you got to slow down and wait, or maybe things are not going to move ahead quite as quickly as you had thought, or there's some other kind of little thing you got to stop and take care of, some kind of details maybe that weren't resolved yet, that type of thing. Or also for some of you, let's see what else I'm getting here. For some of you, I'm feeling that it might be a matter of maybe you were wanting to move somewhere and found a place you liked a lot, and you find out somebody else got it before you could. It could be some of that for someone I'm tuning into also. And let's see what else we're getting here. Now, this can also relate to a young person, maybe in their 20s, possibly 30s, but I'm more inclined to think maybe 20s. And of the swords, so once again, swords are the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So if it's not of one of those signs, this person might have a lot in their chart. And sometime there could be some kind of minor problems or arguments or something like that. Now, also, Page of Swords talks about possible petty gossip. So there could be something like that going on around you. That could be anyone, not necessarily just a Page of Swords character, but you might have that you're dealing with maybe in your workplace, or maybe somehow around even in your family or friends or something, where there's some kind of little petty gossip going on around you. It's what I'm getting, the energy I'm getting from this card is that even though it's not, you know, it's something that's kind of off, a little disturbing. So everybody in one way or another, I don't know, say everybody, but a lot of Sagittarius in one way or another may experience some version of this message here, of something that's a little upsetting, or a little bit of a delay, or somebody being petty or gossiping. It feels to me it's just a temporary thing. It's not anything big. Whatever it is, it's a minor annoyance. It's some kind of aggravation, a little stressful thing. It's there temporarily, and then you move right on past it and it's over with. That's what it looks and feels like to me. So it's not like any big deal to get worried about. Okay. And then the next one we have is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a really nice card. And again, wands do relate to the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Four of Wands is talking about the number 4 has to do with stability. And so the Four of Wands is talking about things being stable in your life. Possibly some of you even making plans for marriage or moving in together, or some other commitment in relationships in April. And it is saying that a lot of you will be able to just relax and have some enjoyable little recreation time in April also, maybe with your family and friends, and just have some enjoyable times, maybe some celebrations. There may be some kind of celebrations going on in your network of family or friends, or you might be celebrating something with your loved ones. So this is a really nice card to have. And April, you know, it's springtime. It's nice to have some enjoyable events going on, and recreational activities. But it does give, I'm getting a lot of good vibes, like a lot of sense of just having a good, stable home life that you're content or happy with, and your relationships. A lot of you are going to be very, you know, just feel good about your relationships and where you are in your life and your home. And maybe some of you are going to be doing a little decorating, making your home more comfortable and enjoyable and prettier for yourself, in the way of just moving things. You might just be rearranging things and doing some spring cleaning or doing some gardening, and just kind of making things more aesthetically pleasing for you. And then you feel good about it and have a sense of accomplishment about it, and you can enjoy it with your friends and family and that sort of thing. So I'm getting a lot of that. Just kind of, hey, you know, just taking what you have and making it a little nicer by doing some rearranging, a little spring cleaning, or maybe adding a few items, you know, to add a little extra pizzazz or whatever you want, and just feeling good about things. That's what I'm getting for a lot of Sagittarius around that time in April. And then next, what we have is the Page of Cups. And here we are with Cups again, about emotions and love and romance. And the Page of Cups is talking about happy news, that a lot of you may be receiving some kind of happy news of an emotional nature. Some of you might even be getting a proposal of marriage, or not that, even just someone professing their love or letting you know that you're the one they want to be with, even if they're not saying they're madly in love with you. They might just be making it very clear in April that you're the one they want to give their attention to. They're not looking elsewhere. They just want to be around you right now. And so I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy, just light and nice, and you know, not getting ahead of themselves. Like if it's a fairly new relationship, that's what I'm tuning into for some of you, that there's a new relationship on the horizon, and this person is just showing their interest, and they're not the person I'm tuning into here is, this person's not juggling people. You know, they're looking at you, they're attracted to you, and want to spend time with you and give you that quality time, and that's what you're going to be getting from them. So I am tuning into someone in this Page of Cups who's very down to earth and honest, and just being just upfront, you know. But this person I'm tuning into here is not a real egotistical person. It might be a male. I guess it's a male, but this could be a male or female I'm tuning into. But they're uh, confident about letting you know that you're the one they're interested in. And I do feel, and the page is usually a younger person, maybe in their 20s, possibly 30s. And this feels like a new relationship for someone. This might be several people who are having this Page of Cups energy come into your life in April. I wouldn't be surprised if this is for a number of people, not just one person I'm tuning into here. So, and then also the other thing, that some of you might be receiving some other happy news about marriage, or somebody getting pregnant or having a baby or that type of thing to them. You might just be hearing news like that in April. But I am tuning in on a romantic level for some of you that's got, you know, somebody new coming in that's very down to earth, nice, getting good energy there. Okay, next card we have is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords, this is a really great card because it's showing that you have that sharp sword energy to cut through the fog. You know, if there's been something going on that's been where it's been kind of foggy and hasn't been clear, you're going to be able to just cut through it and see things as they are, very sharply, with a very sharp mind. And it's showing that you're going to have success through your own inner strength, but not only that, by having that clear thinking, the clear mind of being able to just cut through things and see things as they really are. A lot of mental clarity, a lot of inner strength. And so you're going to be able to overcome any setbacks or adversity that you've been dealing with. So for a number of you Sagittarius, you may have been dealing with people in some way that have been causing you some kind of aggravation or stress. This could have been at work. It could be just people you're acquainted with, or maybe even, I don't know, where you live or whatever, that's just been causing you stress and aggravation. And you're going to have sharp mental skills where you're looking through all the fog of what's been going on and see things clearly, and just cut right through it and make your decisions, and you come out ahead because you're going to be the strong one. You're going to be the victorious one here. So for a number of you who have had dealings with people, maybe at work or in your relationships, it looks like you're going to be the one with that strong clarity as the month goes by. Okay, so that will benefit you a lot. Okay, and then the last card we have is the Death card. So what this is showing, again, the Death card now is a major arcana destiny card. And Death card is talking about a major transformation in your life, letting go of the things and people, circumstances that no longer serve you well, and moving on to new beginnings. So a number of Sagittarius are going to see the end of something in your lives in April, or by the end of April, where something has ended and you're making way for your new beginnings. But again, April is springtime. Spring is new beginnings and rebirth, starting fresh. And so it's a great time for things that no longer serve you to come to a close, so you can look out and be ready for your new starts, for something that's going to be much better for you in your life. And I'm feeling what I'm tuning into here. For some of you, this is all about relationships. I feel like some of you are just really, I don't know, I'm tuning in maybe just one person who's just really feeling like they really got a bad deal in a relationship situation. And, they really need to move on and do a lot better for themselves. Some, somebody I'm tuning into might feel like they're still stuck, but I feel like everybody's got to make their own decisions. You have to just be strong, be objective about your own life, and be ready to make the decisions that are the best for you. And don't let people or circumstances cause you to be stuck any longer than necessary. Find a way, be objective, find a way to make your new beginnings, to get your life in order the way you want it. And the more you believe you can, and the more you start looking and planning to have your life the way you want it, the more the law of attraction will help you. The universe will help to open doors for you. So for a lot of people, you'll be closing things out. It might be people that you've decided, okay, I don't even want that person or those people in my life anymore. All they do is cause me stress and aggravation. Or it might be, for some of you, it might be jobs that you just totally outgrew, like we were talking about earlier with the Eight of Cups, or relationships. And it's like, hey, it's over with. I've had it. I don't even want to try to recycle that situation. I'm just starting new. So yeah, new beginnings, springtime. Great. Okay, so that's the last one of those Sagittarius. And this deck is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is I'm going to pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. And Sagittarius, be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they come available also. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have done so, thank you. I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. Okay, let's see. So I need one card for Sagittarius for April of 2018. What's the message for Sagittarius for April of 18? What's the message for Sagittarius for April 2018? Sagittarius. What's the message for Sagittarius for April 2018? Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fan these out. Okay, which card? I think it's this one here. Okay. This says the dreamer. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Well, this card, the dreamer, okay, this is kind of like the fool in the regular kind of tarot, these fairy tarot cards. They have all the little fairies, and I love them. They're beautiful cards. Okay, so this is kind of like the fool. And embrace the dreamer. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. I love this message. That's a great message. I love it. Okay, good. Let's see. And then next, I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers. And this one, Nature's Whispers, is by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Beautiful artwork in these cards too. Okay, what's the message for Sagittarius for April of 18? What's the message for Sagittarius? I love these cards, but they're just hard to shuffle. Okay, what's the message for Sagittarius for April of 2018? Sagittarius, what's the message for Sagittarius for April of 2018? And one more shuffle. Sagittarius for April 2018. Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay. This says, be gentle. Wait, is this 2 cards? Nope, that's 1. Okay, be gentle with yourself. That's a nice card. Look at all this pretty artwork in here. It's very detailed. Got a bunch of creatures in there. And there she is with her flowers. Just so full of detail, these cards. Okay, be gentle with yourself. That's number 33. Let me look it up in the book. Let's see, number 33. Here it is. Be gentle with yourself. A time of new birth and energy is upon you. Draw on the lessons you have learned to assist you in moving forward. Well, that ties in with this death card right here. Notice how you have grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired. Gather information as you go and be ready for a new adventure. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. Oh, I love that. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. I think this ties in pretty well with this reading too. Okay, and last but not least, I'm pulling one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Sagittarius for April 2018? I need one card for Sagittarius for April 2018. What's the message for Sagittarius for April of 2018? Okay, one more shuffle. Sagittarius, April 2018. Sagittarius, April 2018. Which card? Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. Okay. This says, Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Oh, wow. This is a fantastic card to end your reading with. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Oh, my God. I love that. I love it. Okay, well, I couldn't ask for a better message at the end. That's a great way to end the reading, Sagittarius. I hope you've been happy with my video, and be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so you'll be notified when new videos are posted. And if you have subscribed, I thank you. Feel free to leave your comments, and if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Sagittarius, have a great April. I'm very pleased with the reading since my rising Sagittarius. So and have a great April, and we'll talk again soon, Sagittarius. Thank you.